When I look back at the support I got as a very young writer, Poets and Writers is very, very important because it made me feel like I had a profession, like I was doing something that was not completely solipsistic, that had a use in the world, and that was needed by people. Poets and Writers recognizes that you have a profession and that you're pursuing it. And it's a place for us. Very often when people write to me and ask me how to find an agent, how to find awards, how to get their work out there, I give them a list of organizations that help writers. And chief among them is Poets and Writers. It is a place where you can find out who are the literary agents, what are the prizes, where can you give readings. There is probably no more lonely profession than writing. You sit alone in a room, you don't know if anything that you're doing is any good. You don't know where to send it. You don't know how to get it published. You know nothing. And Poets and Writers and the magazine that Poets and Writers produces has become a lifeline for the lonely writer. Poets and Writers brings writers and literature into the mainstream. And in a weird way, that's more important than it was at the beginning. For the writer, it's an incredible experience to go out and share your work. It really is you may inspire your hearers, but you always inspire yourself. So Poets and Writers was the first organization that did that for me. And Poets and Writers kind of forced us to go out into the world and teach and learn. And I think it was very good for us. It made us less cynical and less elitist and less snobby. And we began to see how our work impacted people's lives. What you do is you break the isolation for writers. And you put them out there in the world so that they can get feedback, which is wonderful. And you recognize them with prizes. And you give them the information through the magazine, Poets and Writers. And I'm sure that there are many young writers, like I once was, who feel blessed by Poets and Writers.